What is the value of the expression 9 minus open parenthesis 20 divided by 10 times 2 close parenthesis and multiplied by 3 squared? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? This expression is so tricky that 99% of people get the wrong answer. Let's go step by step and solve it together. To solve this question, many people first go straight to the parentheses and start with the division between 20 and 10. So, they rewrite this expression as 9 minus 2 times 2 inside the parentheses and multiplied by 3 squared. And the next step, they perform the multiplication between 2 and 2 and simplify this expression to 9 minus 4 multiplied by 3 squared. Then, they move on to the subtraction between 9 and 4 and they rewrite this expression as 5 multiplied by 3 squared. And the final step, they go to the exponent and replace this expression with 5 multiplied by 9, which finally gives them the answer 45. And immediately, they conclude that the correct answer to this question is option D. But I have to say, we were tricked and it's not the correct answer to this question. Also, some other people when solving this question, again go straight to the parentheses. But this time, they stop with the multiplication between 10 and 2 because they believe multiplication has a higher priority than division. So, they rewrite this expression as 9 minus 20 divided by 20 inside the parentheses and multiplied by 3 squared. And the next step, they perform the division between 20 and 20 and simplify this expression to 9 minus 1 multiplied by 3 squared. Next, they go to the exponent and simplify to 9 minus 1 multiplied by 9. And the final step, they perform the multiplication between 1 and 9 because they believe multiplication has priority over subtraction. So, they rewrite this expression as 9 minus 9, which eventually gives them the answer 0. Then, they quickly say that option C is the correct answer to this question. However, it's not the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let me show you how to solve this expression properly. To solve this question, we need to follow the order of operations, which is PEMDAS. And this rule, P stands for parenthesis, E stands for exponent, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. We should perform these operations exactly in order from top to bottom according to the PEMDAS rule. Okay, as you can see in the image, in this expression, first we have a subtraction sign, then parentheses, after that we have a multiplication sign, and finally exponent. So, we must start with the parentheses first, because parentheses have the highest priority compared to the other operation. And inside the parentheses, first we have a division sign and then a multiplication sign. It's very important to remember that multiplication and division have the same level of priority. In this situation, we must start from the left and move toward the right, performing these two operations in order. So, we begin with the division between 20 and 10, and this expression simplified to 9 minus 2 times 2, inside the parentheses and multiplied by 3 squared. In the next step, we perform the multiplication between 2 and 2, and write this expression as 9 minus 4, multiplied by 3 squared. In the following step, it's time to handle the exponent, because according to the PEMDAS rule, after parentheses, exponents have the highest priority compared to the other operation. So, this expression simplified to 9 minus 4, multiplied by 9. And the final step, we perform the multiplication between 4 and 9, and simplify this expression to 9 minus 36, which finally gives us the answer negative 27. Therefore, option A is the correct answer to this question.